Don't ask me what time it is. I don't know and I don't care. All I care about my Father's time. My Father is God. I'm the unknown prophet of God. If you like it or not. I don't care. A few years ago, I did go outside. I needed to get food and drink and. So I go to the store and go shopping. And then I saw, before I did go into that store, I saw so many birds that I could not see the sky anymore, or the clouds. This many birds did come. And outside was standing my neighbor, a woman, and I told her, look into the air. And she did look into the air, and she did run inside. She was scared for all these black birds. So I go into the store, I take my things, what I need, and then I gonna pay. And then another thing start to happen. I pay with €10 and I needed 10 cents to buy a plastic bag to put my stuff in, or else I will come not far, so I always buy this thing also. But this time I tell the woman, is this exactly 10.10? And then she told me, yes, it's 10.10. And then I put everything in the plastic bag and I go outside. And the birds are still there, like they are waiting or something. And I drive home and the birds fly with me till my home. And then I go inside. And then God come to me and he told me, 10.10. Do not forget it. 10.10. So, and I just did pay with €10 and 10 cents. So 10.10. Now I did get another warning. Tomorrow it's 10.10. Let's see what will happen on 10.10. I just did get this warning inside about 10.10. And a few years ago, the warning was very, very on place, But now it took a while, 2 years, 2 or 3 years. But there was also something else very strange. In the evening, I click on the TV and I see Obama come. And Obama did say 10.10, easy to remember, folks? And then I was like nailed on my floor. I thought, whoa, first 10.10 is start to happen in the store because 10 cents I need a bag to put the things in, and I did ask the woman, is it exactly 10.10? And she told me, yes, it's exactly 10.10. I cannot make it more or less. And I told her, okay. And before I did go in, blackbirds, and I could not see the sky anymore. This is how many blackbirds there were there. And I did warn my neighbor, and my neighbor lived 2 houses next to me. So, you know, I always do have, how you call this? That you can go to someone and ask, and that you will get response from that type of people. You understand? I always do have, how you call this? Whatever. I don't know how it call anymore. What the name is of this thing. But alright, then God warned me for 10:10. Remember this, 10:10. And then in the evening I click on the TV and I see Obama come with a speech, and he start with, folks, this is about 10:10. And I was like, what? And tomorrow it's 10:10. And I did get a warning about 10:10. Now there's another thing going on. I told you that when Trump will win and they cannot win from, then Trump gonna die. And now just I did hear that if the impeachment do not work, then they wanna see Trump dead. Exactly like I told you. You understand? It only did not happen yet. But everything, folks, what comes out of my mouth is the truth. Get it? So, and tomorrow, it's 10:10. I like to see what will happen. I think this got something to do with Trump and the assassination, or something like this, or something big will start to happen. The people will go on the street and will start to fight, and riots will come and all that kind of shit. I think this will start to happen on 10:10, you know? But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But something will happen on 10:10, and it will be something big, because God just did warn me a few, well, maybe 25 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, about 10:10. So, and this is the real story, with the birds and everything with it, you know. And my neighbor, who can tell you exactly that the birds been there, you know, so that I do have proof, and that is it. This is the word I cannot, I did not, I could not explain. It's proof. I always do have proof, because there are always people with me, you understand? Neighbors, and you can ask all my neighbors, in the things I say, it's really true, eh? With the birds, and the birds did fly with me till my home, and then they did come back 2 more times, you know, over this house also. So the birds did wait till I did come out of the store, and then I drive home and I see the birds above me. They come with me till I was home, and then they fly away, and they come back again, and they fly away, and they come back again. And I was watching this thing from out of my room window, you understand? So I was in my sleeping room and watching this. But it was also scary. Eh? The birds did follow me, and the whole sky was like black, you know, many birds. I never did see this many birds. You know, we do have trees filled up with many birds. And when they fly away, it also become a little bit dark of birds. But this was really, really a lot of birds. Never could go all in that tree I do have here, you know. And it's a very big tree. So many birds can go there. Thousands of birds. But I saw not thousands of birds, but 10,000s of birds. Really, really many. I could not see everywhere where I did look, it was all black of birds. I could not see the sky anymore. It also did become dark, you know. And the birds did wait till I did come out of this storm. And I did tell this story in the time it just did happen, you know. So you can go back and scroll back if you like, and then you will hear the same story I'm telling you. You understand? This 1010, I pay with exactly 1010, and I did ask the woman, is it really 1010? And she told me, yes, it's 1010. And then God warned me for 1010. And then in the evening, I click on the TV, and Obama come with his speech, and it start with 1010, people, easy to understand, easy to remember, right? This is what he did say, you know, and more I did not have to hear. This was it. So I did click off the TV because I did not hear any more about his talk, you know. Maybe this was wrong, but I only did hear 1010, and I was nailed on the floor, and I did click out the TV. You understand? And I did understand what God told me about 1010. And now God did come back and talk about 1010. And tomorrow it's 1010. Now it's 9:10. Ten, easy to remember. This is what Obama did say. And in the evening, Obama came, and well, I was nailed on the floor in what did happen to me that day, you know, and it exactly did fit by the story what did come in the evening from this ugly bastard called Obama. And folks, what you see with Trump right now, Obama is behind it, eh? No one else, eh? Obama is behind it. You understand? If you did not understand, then maybe now you will understand. Or you will understand when you hear that it was Obama all the time. With many things. He's a very evil man, Obama. And he is behind this, you know, together with this woman, what has to go long time behind bars. But Trump did not do it. if this did happen, folks, when she go behind bars, people will start to fight with each other. Brothers against brothers and neighbors against neighbors. Kings against kings. Watch this thing. When she is locked up, then this trouble will start. So folks, 10:10, easy to remember, right? This is what I say right now. And I think there must happen something on 10:10. This will be tomorrow. And this can be over the whole day. Because God just did come to me and he told me again, remember 10:10. And then I look to the data and I see, oh, tomorrow it's 10:10. Because I thought something will happen again on 9/11 or 11/9. We are not there yet. And definitely on 9/11 and 11/9 will happen something. You know, a storm who is stuck and many people did die and all that kind of thing. You know, or flames what burn away the houses and the trees standing and all that kind of shit. You're gonna see it all. And you did see it all. But you never talk about it. You saw it and there are many pictures and I hear no one talking about it. No one. No one do not care. Don't care. You know? And this did happen on 11/9. Not 9/11, but 11/9. Because the devil also like to turn everything upside down. Dus 9/11 can also be 11/9. And this did happen exactly on 11/9, folks. Exactly like I did say. And when I smell something fishy, you hear me sniffing, you know, then do remember this. If I smell something fishy, then something fishy gonna happen. You know? And I did say it with this storm what did go to this, you know, that it will be a storm and the storm will go its own way. I did not even know that it will stop on its own way for 30 hours. That's a very strange storm. A storm what do not move, but stop. That is strange. Do you hear someone about it? Only when it happened, but when it's done, folks. You forget it already. Something else will happen and something else come into your mind. But not with me. You know, I'm still with all the things. What did happen? It's time, folks, that you will get your wake-up call. And from who the wake-up call will come? That's on your behavior. Will it come from God or will it come from the devil? Many will come from the devil. A few will come from God. But not now. Later in time. I'm telling you folks, God did not found people like me yet. He did not found it yet. So then you know. But when he find, he will say he finds someone. Or he find a few. You understand? But I think they have to be born still. And this is what makes me the unknown prophet of God. With very strange stories, with birds and all the kind of things, I did get so many things, folks. It's like you will be astounded and you will get a heart attack in what I did see and what I did hear and what I did learn and where I've been and all that kind of things that I see all these birds and, and people become scared and I just watch it. But it was scary and it did become dark outside. This is how many birds there been. But I did go inside and I keep it cool. And I did come outside and the birds still there. They did wait. And then I drive home and while I'm driving, I see they also fly with me. It was very scary. And this was before 1010 did come. So it's a very dark number, 1010. Remember it, folks. 1010. Easy to remember, right? Tomorrow it's 1010. Let's see if it will become as dark as I saw the birds again.